Alright, rough landing. But anyway, welcome back. We're doing an impromptu mini-series of space engineers because of the BTA 3062 series coming to a abrupt and unfortunate early end. So, yeah. Oh, we got some ice. We got silicon, nickel, ice. More silicon and nickel. More silicon and... Okay, looks like this is just a silicon and nickel patch. Oh, no, we got magnesium. That's a little deep. It's about, what, 30 meters? The silicon... Well, the nickel's about, 12 and a half. Silicon's about 20 to 25. It looks like magnesium's pretty deep in this patch. Same with the silicon. Yeah, but with the surface ice... I will also give a preemptive warning for people who get like weird vertigo or motion sickness. I do play a lot of space games, so I am very used to like flying upside down and sideways and all kind of stuff. So if you get like weird motion sickness and vertigo watching like stuff like that, yeah, you might just want to like skip out on this one. Yeah, I'm gonna be flying, upside down and spinning around and all kind of stuff, and yeah, I don't get like weird motion sickness, so I can go ahead and mine in all kind of different directions, but yeah. Okay, start getting the resources gathered. Stone. Let's pull up like 10,000 of those. I'm not gonna use it for that long, but just don't want it running out. Ice in there. More ice needed for now. Actually, let me make sure I have at least enough space for chucking my tank in there, because it does take up room. Okay, so we got the ice that we need. I do need more stone. me see. Okay, so we got a nice basin here. If you've never played Space Engineers, I'll give you a quick rundown of how planets generate stone. Okay, so you can see up on the surface here, it's like real smooth. And you mine that, and you get like, okay, there's 96, that's a pretty decent size for surface stone. But then you go down here, kind of at the edge of a basin, and right here, this rock, you can say 200, 200 something. Yeah, the deeper that you go, the more stone you get. And if you were to mine down here, let me mine kind of near the respawn pod. If you were to mine straight down, kick the lights on. I'm gonna say it's like right here, it's still that like kind of smoothish stone. But then after a while, you break into the rough stone. So you get like about 5-ish meters of regular surface stone before you hit like the good stone. Yeah, and so that it reduces the amount of time that you have to spend mining if you get a little bit deep. And as for changes to default settings, the only thing that I've changed is I turned on meteors, because the default is safe, which you get no meteor strikes. So I turned those on, because, you know, it's nice to have at least a little bit of danger, as well as getting some kind of rare resources near the surface. Because when they crash down, sometimes they leave behind, like, metals. And also, I turned down the day-night cycle from 2 hours to 1 hour. I was thinking about actually doing, like, 20 minutes. But yeah, that's just so I'm not sitting here for 2 hours in the night for, like, an entire video or something like that. And, you know, I can kind of cut through the night sometimes. There we go. I was actually thinking about actually turning off day-night cycle as well, but then I was like, that's a little cheap, because then you could just build these huge solar array type things, and this way I have to actually, like, kind of diversify my energy. You know, I have to have some solar, some wind generators, I need batteries, things like that. Because otherwise you could just, if it's always day, you could just build a huge solar array, and then you don't even need to build batteries for something like that. You could just build it so that it's always outputting, you know, at least enough in megawattage for you to run everything. Oh, one of my landing legs broke off. Big rips. I was planning on completely harvesting this entire thing with the grinder, but looks like we're losing out on a motor and some construction components. It was a pretty rough landing, though. Ooh, unknown signal. That is what I was waiting for. Unknown signals, they're like little drop pods that they come down, and you can, not only can you harvest them for their materials, they usually have something in their cargo bay, and they have a little button on them that you can push for a chance to get a skin. I've got a few skins. I'm actually wearing one right now. I got the, but I didn't get it from one of these. I got the tuxedo skin. I think that was from just being like just having this thing for so long from like the beta. So I got like a little tuxedo, and my backpack's got like floral patterning and stuff. Yeah. I got like the tuxedo helmet, the shoes, and the suit. But I've also got on the grinder, you can see I've got the badger skin, and I got the metal skin for this. And I think it's the badger skin for the welder. Button, who's got the button? No, it's up there. Yeah. There we go. Alright, leopard print. Can I change it? No, I can't change it here. I think I need like a medical room to change my skin. And... ooh! Yoink! Character tools. Boop. There we go. And yoink! That's a decent amount of construction components early on. Okay. Let's get back to the pod. Let's actually heal up a bit. Yeah, that's a decent find. I mean, it's not great. I think it just grinds a little bit faster. But I'd like to get up to the tier 3 drill. Yeah, this one. The elite hand drill. I think it gives you larger detection radius. Yeah, so you end up being able to spot things from a lot further away. It just makes it nicer. The grinder, it just speeds up how fast you cut stuff apart. That can be good or bad, depending. And let's see. I want to get at least about 1,000 iron stacked up. Oh, I need to put some of those resources away too. I think I can put, yeah, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. I can't put the rest of it away in there. It's the, you can only put what the survival kit can produce. So these things are the only thing that you can kind of store in there. The rest of it you gotta store in here. Oh, give me that stone. There we go. Give me these. And, man, I don't know if I want to base here. I want to base near iron. Oop. Silicon, magnesium. That's all silicon, nickel, and magnesium here. It's in like the middle of a fairly large patch. Let me check this basin, see what all it has. Okay, we got gold, which is kind of useless. Another unknown signal. Gold and silver are usually together. Yeah, we got gold and silver. How deep is that silver, though? Yeah, gold's about 40 meters deep. Silver looks to be about 60 meters deep. That's real deep.
Energy low.
Ah. Like, if I built a base there, I would need to get a real deep drill. But again, I don't really need silver or gold. I think you can build, with silver, I think you can build like the tier 2 tools. So it's nice to have a little bit of silver, but there's not much aside from that. Like, you can build medical supplies, so I could build a medical room. Basing is always such a conundrum. You'll never find the perfect base location, because stuff just doesn't spawn together like that. Like, you'll never find a mine that has everything. Yeah, you'll never find something that's got, you know, nickel, silicon, gold, silver, magnesium, iron, cobalt, platinum. Yeah, ice. Okay, what do we got here? Okay. Alright, nope. Nothing. Yeah, you sometimes don't get anything at all. Which is fine. Tip you over. Eh. Can I push you downhill? No? Okay. Where's the cargo container? Okay. Yeah, it's on the bottom there. Okay, I'm gonna tip you over now. Nope. There we go. Hey, plushie. I don't need that power kit. Okay. Yeah, it's just ice on that one. Oh. Yep, smacked into the ground too hard. Flying too fast. Plushie in there. That's coming with me. Okay, let's recheck this. Okay, so that was gold and silver. What do we got here? Ice. Yeah, just ice. Sometimes you can find an ice and iron, and that's a real good place to build. Yeah, it's just an iron rock. Not an actual mine. Ice, ice. More ice, more ice. Yeah, just ice. How about you? Iron. A iron. More iron. Alright. How deep is that iron? It looks kind of deep. If I'm not picking it up. Walking over it. Yep. That's real deep for iron. Yeah, 33.5 meters. That means like... Yeah, running over here, that's... Yeah, it's 30 meters deep. Oh, that means I'm not going to be able to just dig into the side of this. That's what I was kind of hoping for, was that if it was shallow, I could just build like a drill, like a real small and simple drill rig that I could just drive into this wall and mine out some iron. But with it being that deep, I'd have to drill down. I'll have to build like a more complicated drill rig to get to it. Which is fine. What we got here? Magnesium. Yeah. Magnesium, silicon. Silicon. Like silicon I don't really worry about because there is you get so much silicon and nickel just digging out rock. Like you never have to target mine those. I mean, iron you really don't have to either. Iron you actually get, but you just need a lot of iron for building bases, and like almost everything requires iron for production, like iron, 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 iron. That's nickel and silicon. Iron, yeah. Yeah, but you get, like I said, you get so much nickel and silicon just mining for rock. Okay. Let me think. I think I might base near that iron node, like right on the edge of it. That way I can build like a small drill rig. I won't build anything huge. I built huge miners before. The problem is they take forever to run. Because the bigger they are, the slower you have to run them to keep them from breaking. And so I've had like drill rigs that would mine out like half of this patch. Like it would mine out from like here, like all the way over to here, in like a giant circle, but it would take me like 6 hours to do it. And so, like, sure, I could shoot a montage, but that would get boring. I'd just have to like wander away and do something else while that was going on. You also need a lot of storage for that, which I just plan on doing a smaller base. So I think I might build it like right near the edge, like right around here. Yeah. Get about 50 meters away. Yeah. It's like here. And yeah. Let's get that set up. Let's do like a 3x3 grid to start with. And power, no. Oh yeah, I have to make one of these first before the battery will show up. How about cargo? Small cargo container. You can I need an interior plate for that. And I am out of jetpack juice.
Fuel low.
Let's go in slow. There we go.
Fuel critical.
Give me the jetpack juice. Need my go juice. Running around in this game is so slow. Alright, I can grab some interior. I'll just grab all that. Let's get the basics set up. Just going to be a cargo container right on the edge. That way I can just hook up a connector there for my... actually, no. I'll do it there. So I can hook that up just to a vehicle. Because I'm not going to do like I said, I'm not going to do like a huge drill rig and all that. That's just... that's too much effort for a mini-series. And you connect there. And you connect that way. I want to be able to look at you. Alright. Alright, I got most of that done. I just need steel plates, a couple of motors, and more steel plates. And I know something that has steel plates. Yeah, it looks like it's running this way. Like long ways on this canyon. Or not canyon, crater. So I can probably build them out this way. And build a couple of solar arrays. Out like that. Yeah. And then over here, build a tower. Of a couple of wind generators. Yeah. Yeah, something like that. else do I need? Okay, I need 6 motors. Oh, I already said about building it, that's right. Derp. Me brain work am good. Yep. Alright. There we go. Okay. Like I said, you can still reach through and access the assembler. Even while this is built here. Let us get some of the wind generators up. We'll get 2 wind generators and 2 solar panels. So I need girders, computers. I've got motors, yeah, and interior plates. Girders, motors, interior plates. I don't really need those. I will need a bunch more motors, though. Ooh, but I burned through all the iron. Okay. Well, while that's going on... I can build 64 of those. I will need more silicon, though. Alright. Let me drop off this stuff. Not really drop off, but use what I can to build what I can. And then I'll come back, drop stuff off, and then mine a bit more. Iron and stone. And what else do I need for initial setup? I know I need to get a larger O2 H2 generator. And I need to move the survival kit down there. Get the survival kit down there. Need steel plate. And what does that need? Yeah, steel plate. Ooh, that does need large steel tubes and motors. I know where to get some of those.
Full.
Okay. the medical components I can salvage from the existing one. That one. Yeah, I can pop that there, and then the survival kit. Go there. One more metal grid on top of that. I need a bunch of steel tubes, but again, I can just pop those in there. Oh yeah. I forgot about those. So, okay, I need about 110 steel plates. Okay. $110-ish steel plates. Then once I get that done, I'll be able to cut this thing up and move it all down there. Yeah, I just want to make sure, like, the survival kit I already know I can rebuild. You can rebuild one from one. But the O2H2 generator, there's a difference in components between the large and small one. So I just want to make sure I have it built before I cut it up. There we go. Access straight from the top. For now, I can throw you in there. But I need a battery, that's right. I need a battery before I start cutting that up. You go here. Okay, so I need 80 power cells. Alright, yeah, not enough power. Okay, I need more silicon, and I need a lot more nickel. In there. Alright. Okay, that's another thing to cut up. Okay, so once this gets done producing... is full. You need medical components and steel plates. Alright, you need computers. I think I got... yeah, I can grab 10 of those. this shut down, then turn the refinery on, and turn that off. Looks like we're not getting quite enough juice to keep this thing running. Yeah, not quite enough. Ooh, okay. Let's see what we need for this. Girders. Okay, give me the iron. I need like 22 girders, I think. There we go. Get these set up. Okay. You. So I need 48 girders to finish these off. Okay, that's fine. This. 64 solar cells and 24 girders. This might be enough to kick on the assembler. Okay, so you iron and nickel. Iron, nickel, silicon. Yeah, I need a lot more iron. Let me go grab that. Yeah, if I can get, I might. I wish you could do 45 degree angles on those the solar panels without needing like a hinge or a rotor or anything like that. If you could just like kind of angle it. Grab these. I don't really need gravel. So if you're out in space, you can use gravel because you can use it to make reactor components. But not having uranium on planets, which is weird. They should have uranium. But not having uranium on planets means that you can't effectively run a reactor. And I know why they did it, of course, because, you know, otherwise everything would be reactor powered. If uranium was as easy to find as, like, iron is, then, you know, or even if it was as easy to find as platinum is, on some of these moons, you know, you could run your entire facility off of a few nuclear power plants and nobody would bother building, like, solar panels or wind generators or whatever beyond early game. But so they had to make it so you can't get uranium on planets, which means that gravel is basically useless. Okay, and there we go. Power consumption problems are solved until it's about mid-game, like the mid-game area. How many pipes do I need? Alright, 12 small steel tubes. 12. You need... Alright, steel plates are taken care of. 24 girders and 64 solar panels. 20, 24, 6, 2, 3, 4. And you're all taken care of. Right, let me kick that O2 generator back on. Everything has enough power. Let me check your power output. Okay, even with everything running, that's only taking a little over 300 kilowatts. Okay. That's refining pretty quickly. For nickel. For early game. Yeah, I'll run and get that. And I'll cut that up, and then I'll come back and start cutting up the respawn pod. Although I do need to make a beacon or an antenna for my base. I could just build a small beacon. And
critical.
yeah. And, you know, barring some kind of massive disaster where I get hit by a meteor, I'm fine with this. I don't want to build, like, a fully enclosed, pressurized base. I'm fine with, like, a very bare-bones emergency shelter type place. I was originally thinking about doing a mobile drilling rig. Like, something that would be probably about that wide and just as long. Like, maybe about that big. With a massive drill in the center. And, like, a whole bunch of cargo containers and whatnot. But then I was like, wait a minute. I want this to be like a mini-series of, like, maybe 3 to 4 episodes. Maybe. And, you know, So I looked at that and I was like, no, it's a bit too much. It would take like probably about 4 to 5 episodes by itself just getting all the resources to build the thing. Yeah. Let me build this first. Because if I can build the small beacon first, that'll get me the blueprint for antennas, and I think they're cheaper than beacons. Small steel tube, computer, construction components. Oh, I ran out of steel plate, that's right. I'll need like 1,000 of that. I don't even know why I'm trying to pretend like I'm not going to need a ton of it. Actually, yeah. I'll just build it on top of the assembler. And we actually ran out of iron. Alright. Let's head down into the mine. Alright. That looks pretty good for a starter base. I got power generation, I have resource processing, I have a beacon so I don't lose it. I have material production, and I have emergency survival stuff. Speaking of which... there we go. Alright, and like I said, I'll probably just go out and harvest a bunch of materials for iron. Maybe do like 10 runs of iron, or 15 runs of iron, and like 15 runs of nickel and silicon and all that. And yeah, but I'll be sure to like keep recording while I'm doing that, and I'll just like tack that on as a what happened. If something interesting happens, like if we get a nice meteor storm or something, and you know I find some uranium or platinum in there, or maybe some gold. Who knows? Anyway, I will catch you on the next one. Peace.